Hey y'all, what it is? This is Deem, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. I just want to say there go the Cash App. I appreciate everybody that's been showing support. I don't care if you send $1, $2, $5, $10, 100. I just appreciate it, y'all. So there go the Cash App. Get at your boy. I wanted to talk today about the attack on black masculinity. We see Tyrese out here coming out in a dress. I got dudes on Twitter coming at me talking about it's a garb or whatever. It's too close for my comfort and for my liking. It's something that I would never do. We've seen it with guys in movies, the comedians. We've seen it in the entertainment industry that they are trying to soften us up as men and make us feel bad about being masculine. You got these rappers and even one of my favorite boxers, Javante Davis, out here um, wearing fingernail polish and fingernail paint and all of these things, man. And it's just a pure attack on masculinity. Dudes walking around, with man purses and all types of stuff. And if you speak up against it, then they say that you toxic. If you if you speak up against it, then they say that you somebody that need to be canceled or you somebody that's not moving with the times. Everything went just because we are moving along and every year was going by as we are going into the future, it doesn't mean that everything was wrong before. We supposed to just be adding on and making things better, not supposed to be trying to change every way that we have already been thinking and thought for hundreds of years prior. I'm not going to sit up here and act like this entertainment industry when you got the what's that boy name? The Santana boy, whatever his name is, Saucy Santana and all of these dudes getting pushed to the public. You see Tyrese out here smiling ear to ear with his garb on, knowing that it would be a controversy when he wore the thing. And that be my thing. These guys that talk about they just wearing it for fashion and all that. No, you're not. You wearing it for attention. And let's be honest. You know exactly what attention you are getting. And then they got Tyrese in the middle of all these Arab and white men, and they in regular suits, and he up there in a red garb, looking like the prom queen. And it's just things that I just fear for these young boys growing up, man. It's not okay to be a man no more. It's not okay to um stand up for what you believe in. It's not okay to be masculine. We have made masculine such a bad thing. But then we try to defend females being masculine, and we try to defend everything that we try to defend it on the opposite end with females being masculine. So I don't. That's the part that I don't get. So it's like you want us to be okay with females becoming masculine, but you not okay with men being masculine, and they're perfectly okay with men being feminine. But if I tell a woman that I want somebody that's feminine, it's wrong. I don't understand that. I don't get that. We living in a double standard society right now, and it's messed up because at the end of the day, these are not things. This is not how we was raised. This is not how things should be. This is not the proper order of things. Whatever you do in your personal life, whatever which way you swing, that is your thing. Ain't nobody knocking it, but stand true on that. Don't try to act like you a masculine man but not doing masculine things. Don't try to act like you a feminine female but doing masculine things. Don't try to be something that you aren't. Don't try to do things just to get attention. Don't try to do things so to get all the eyes on you or for you to be so much outside the box where you make a fool of yourself. This stuff really bothers me. That we sit up here every day, and see them constantly wanting to put a black man in a dress. I do not understand it. Dave Chappelle got ran out of Hollywood because he did not want to put on a dress. Y'all think this is just a coincidence? It's not. I am here to tell you it is not. It is not just a coincidence that every chance they get, like name the comedian. You probably can't name too many black comedians that's major that haven't put on a dress. And that's just being real. You seen Jonathan Majors just a year or so ago. The pictures with him and Michael B. Jordan, and then his photo shoot with the pink fur on and all of this stuff. Like, man, if you think these things aren't rituals and these things aren't placed. If you think that these things are just coincidences, I'm telling you that they aren't. They aren't coincidences. In other cultures, you can't even play like that. You can't go over to Saudi Arabia and play like that. They do not allow that type of thing. Now, even though they wear them garbs and stuff too, that's a little too close for my comfort also. But what I mean is they won't allow you to have an attack on their masculinity. They got laws that ban it, prevent it. So we got to get back to raising our boys. And remember, it used to be the saying, the boys would be boys. Now I'm saying that is wrong. The boys should act like girls. We got everybody in these and telling children to pick what their identity is and all this, that, and the third. Like, come on, man. We can't even let children be children. There's so much pressure on them from everything they see out of social media that you got little girls on Instagram and things like that twerking and dancing like it's crazy. And the parents is allowing it. We got boys wearing pearls around their neck and all types of stuff, wearing makeup. And I understand if you're doing movies, you in Hollywood, you going to wear makeup, but y'all know what I'm talking about. They want to see black men in the dress. They don't want to see us being stand up like Apollo Creed. They don't want that type of image out there. They don't want the Malcolm X image out there. Nah, they don't want the Rizza Islams and certain people like that type of image out there. Nah, that's too much. That'll never go mainstream. You know why? Because it's going against everything that they want to push to our children. They want our boys to be feminine. They want they want our daughters to be masculine. They really out here trying to play role play. They really out here trying to play role reversal, and that's just dishonoring God, in my opinion. You may feel differently, but that's just dishonoring God, in my opinion. Because it'd be one thing if I really thought that these things were just something that entertainers was doing. If I really didn't think that it was a plan behind everything that they're doing. If I really sat there and thought, wait, this is just a coincidence, and maybe he just liked to wear that today, but I know better. And Dick Gregory said, once you put them goggles on of knowing and seeing, that's the pressure of it. That's the curse of it. You can never take your eye. You can never take the glasses off. My glasses been on since I was 10 years old, 8, 9 years old, from my father. Rest in peace to him. So a lot of these things were instilled in me. So it was just by default, I was never going to do them. But at the same time, I look at everything around me, and it's not okay for men to be men no more. You got men that don't even control their household no more. You got women not even wanting to listen to their men. They think that they can be selective in how they treat men, not understanding that men aren't stupid. We could see through all of that. We could see if you're faking being feminine. We could see if that's really not your personality or not. But I digress. But at the end of the day, man, I do not want my sons and my daughters growing up in a world where a boy can't be a boy, where my sister's brother gotta act like them, where my sisters see their brother walking around with fingernail polish on and a pocketbook and all of these type things, talking about how tough he is. A lot of dudes don't even do manual labor no more. A lot of guys not getting into construction and doing hard work, hard manual labor no more. That's why a lot of factories is shutting down. A lot of people, they stay at home, and I ain't even mad. Work smarter, not harder. But my point is, when you're taking away everything from the masculine standpoint that men have stood for thousands of years, and you're trying to replace it with something else, it only can have a negative effect. It only can have a negative effect. Because Tyrese wondering why his ex-wife wasn't showing him respect and why she changed on him, because, and there's no offense to him, I believe she was completely in the wrong, but this is part of the reason why maybe she didn't respect you. Maybe you didn't carry yourself in the most masculine way. And we all know women do not respect a man that is not masculine. I don't care what they say. They got gay friends that they respect and look at as they got gay friends that they respect on a level that's their friend. But are they respecting that man on a level as they respect a man that they're dealing with? I'm not sure about that. So It's just sad out here, man, that everywhere you turn, they are trying to push this agenda. And anybody that speaks up about it, you're toxic. You don't want change. You're homophobic. You're transphobic. You're something phobic. You're everything but what things have used to be. Instead of it being the opposite, like what do you have against men being masculine, going working out, having a nice physique, speaking with a deep voice, shaking people's hand with a strong grip, looking at other men directly in the eye, making other men stand on their word, protecting for their family, providing for their family. What's wrong with that? Tell me what's wrong with that. I don't know. But all I know is that this not right. And you got so many people that sit up there and try to make excuses for it. Well, then why, if this is such just something that they're doing, then why are they trying to put every prominent black man in a dress? Tell me why then. If it's a coincidence, then it shouldn't be happening to everybody now, should it? Name me one that hasn't been in a dress or they haven't tried to put in a dress. I want y'all to let that marinate or put on, or at least throw a wig on you. They've done one or the two. Enough is enough, man. So y'all already know what this is, man. This is Dean. By any means, hit that cash app. I appreciate every last single one of y'all, man. Will be rocking with me, showing support. It means a lot, man. I just want to say thank you, and y'all get at me. And to the people that may be offended by this video, that's okay. We ain't got to agree on everything. This is just my perspective. You're allowed to have yours. Get at me, y'all.